Hello, my friends. It's Sunday evening. It will be posted in the morning. Thank you so much for your kindness, for your wonderful wishes, and for donations, and for bookings, for everything. Thank you. Tomorrow we will have better weather because after so cold, today is still minus 23. But tomorrow we will have around zero, above zero, no, under zero, but it's like summer for us. Okay, in the last video I predicted that Putin will enter Kazakhstan, and he's already there. He's not going to leave too soon. I don't think so, but I will put some cards. I want to know how they will get rid of him. They will try it, but Kazakhstan was part of Russia before, and then they got their free country, and how that will end it. Mother Russia, the security, a lot of hard work, a lot of protests and fights probably, but I don't see any. They will put the power over the country. My girlfriend Cheryl, just seconds ago, I didn't read the email, but I noticed that the title, and it was said, by the promises to protect the voting rights, would he be able to keep the promise? And I saw a drone flying, and so symbol of looking from above, but it's going up and low, no constant, not the same ability to look everywhere. So I don't think he will be successful everywhere. And I will put 3 cards. Intuitively, I said that will what will happen. People will be worried, and they will have to lean on the support from Russia. The Russia will be a lot of depression, a lot of worries, a lot of misery, and yeah, they will be dependent from Russia. Problem with mass shooting in USA will happen in the next, because those are the predictions for next year or ahead. I don't know when it will start, when it will be over, but that's what I'm seeing. So I see a lot of people with guns doing messy stuff, and that's, yes, Angel of Swords. People will have to stand up eventually. Knight of Love and Queen of Love. I just hope that the vulnerable will be protected, because it looks like they will need some protection, and Angel of Swords will, maybe they will be able to make some changes in the Congress and in the Senate. I'm just hoping. Bronwyn Marsh. Make an observation that in Australia they have a very hot weather. In Canada we have very cold weather, and USA it's mixture of every weather, and that doesn't stop the COVID, so it doesn't depend on the weather. I think that Mike Flynn will run away to Turkey, and eventually he will be extradited. I want to pull 3 cards to know what is the future for Michael Flynn. I know I was asked about his brother by Tracy. Yes, he will run outside the border. He will be looking from outside in. He will take some chances, so, taking the gambling chances. And he will go there because he will feel that he is protected. He will feel secure. Why David Nunes quit such a good job 1 year before he's supposed to, and because he is hoping, well, he will be working for the new news organization by Don, but I think he thinks that he will be vice president if Don will be running for presidency. And that's my observation. So I want to know how that will end. King of Love, yes, he loves him. He will kiss his 10 times a day. He wants to be part of the GOP family, to be reunited with them all the time. He is in cooperation with Russia too. So he is in the pocket of Russia. Could be. It would be good to check it out. Because he never wanted to admit where he's getting the money from for his legal battles. So eventually the lawyer, I think he asked him to show the papers where he's getting those money to fight for big lawsuits, and that's probably influence of Don. And Trump, we are talking about Trump media because Nunes will be one part of that. Trump media will cause a lot of chaos in USA. Be prepared for that. And 3 more cards. They will be celebrating something, so they will be successful at the beginning. At least they will be quite successful. They will have the goblet of triumph holding and united with people. They will collect a lot of money, going to the top for the money. So they are, and there will be a lot of people who love them. Fox News might be enemy eventually to them, but that's what I'm feeling, that they will be trying to take the crowd from Fox News, and they will be getting what they want and spreading their own fake news. But those people would love to hear it, and it will be a problem for the country. Big announcement will be made that Don was working for another countries. That's my prediction. And I don't know, Saudi Arabia, Russia, Israel. Oops. Oh boy. 2 cards. Hold up. Yeah, we have to sleep on that. But he is worried. Those 2 cards fell down. He is worried. He has a lot of worries, especially in the night, that if that will come out, that's what is, and both of them are related to bed. So he has, and 1 more card, and he is afraid that him and his whole family will be in trouble. So we can only expect the unexpected. And that's the reason he doesn't want anyone to know about his finances. And I pulled this one. When Ivanka will feel in trouble, she will run from the front beach of her mansion by boat. Because I'm talking, and get out a little bit of the, from this subject, but it was, she will try to negotiate, but the playing with the devil will be too much for her. So eventually I think she will be juggling somehow, and there is a boat far away, so I think she will try to catch the boat and run away. Be more prepared for Don to spread more lies. When his freedom will be in jeopardy, he will create a movement to free himself. His news is a big propaganda machine. Problem for USA. I see flags all over the country. When I close my eyes, I have seen flags, and that's some kind of movement. I saw that before January 6th. I was talking about this, that Biden will win and Trump will cheat, and I was seeing a lot of those flags all over the country. I thought that it's all over the country, but those people are everywhere who are protecting him. So it was just vision that maybe they are not going too much with the flags. I don't know. I heard that sometimes they are driving the trucks with the Confederate flags in USA. I don't have that kind of knowledge because I'm in Canada, in Alberta, in Red Deer. But he would like to take the country like a hostage. It's not that it's possible for him to take the country. The swords are for your protection. The chains are not holding you, and the blindness is easy to move because the chains are loose. But a lot of people will be afraid that that's what he is doing. The whole world will be watching, and everything will be upside down. Especially, Hank Mike Pence card. It's always connecting with me that they will be making some slogans like that, who they want to hang or whatever. So they have to be prepared for those events, and if they are prepared, they can protect. So DOJ has to pay more attention what can happen in the future. And as a psychic, I feel obligated to give a clue. It will be better if it's stopped, but if Trump will feel that he has a fire under his feet, he will run away from USA. But he will cause a lot of problems in the future from other countries. So, for the government, so they should be able to stop him, especially when they have warnings from other probably people. I don't have time to watch other psychics. I like to watch Linda because I feel connected with her the most. But I don't even have lately. There was always something going on in my life. So he will go different direction. We shouldn't trust him. The Page of Wands, the Seven of Swords, don't trust him, because when the grass is greener for him, it will be good for him, but he will be causing problems for the country. And people that was my dream. When those fires in Colorado, my best wishes to anyone, and my condolences, whoever was losing so much in those fires. That must be so devastating, and in such a fast rate that the people are not able to even sometimes take the animals. That's horrific. So I had the dream that people started building basements much lower, and it was metal, so it wouldn't catch the fire, and they will be protecting themselves somehow with oxygen mask over there. So that will be maybe a new reality in some places, that people will be afraid of fires, and they will be making the houses to survive, just to survive, and to have some place where to start all over in the future. So that's what I saw, the metal gate being kind of for protection and to be open after the fire. So many people are living close to the forest, and they should have some place, like for the tornado people have the basement to survive. So maybe even for the fires, if they can have some places to start building. It must be horrific to come out and not seeing anything. So people will start making better choices, better decisions, because crying over broken damages, everything destroyed, and to be safer, to have money to survive. So I think that will be something that people will pay attention to, have extra layer under the ground that they can survive in. Because even running away from the fires, sometimes it's horrific, and so many people have died a few years ago I think it was in Spain, because they were running and the fire took so many lives when people were driving cars. So they should have some ability to have the shelter under the house, or very close to the house, because the house can collapse on them, so maybe very close, so they can have some place just to have some oxygen and survive for a couple of days or one day, depends how long the fire will be reaching their destination. Okay, my sharing with you some remedies. I would like to share some of them, because it's getting part of my routine lately. So my girlfriend Pamela, thank you Pamela, I didn't hear from you for quite a while, but all my best wishes to you. And she is a scientist, and she told me that saffron, extract of saffron, it's so good. Oh, that's in, well, yeah, because we have two labels, French and English, so I just wanted to make sure that I'm giving you the, and it says it's stress release, but actually apparently it's helping your brain to absorb more memory, so to have a better memory, and turmeric. So as well, turmeric, they are big capsules, and you can take that in the morning or whatever you want to, whenever it's humongous. But it's very good for your brain for so many things. The turmeric is so good, so you can do some research. But those are nutrients. That's saffron is the most expensive spice in the world. So saffron in Polish, saffron, and it's extract. So make sure that you are buying the good quality one, and good luck. There is never too much good memory. So we want to have as good as possible. That's something that I'm giving my husband and myself every day, and it's not going to hurt us. And I'm taking this for probably 3 or 4 months since Pamela told me about this. And another thing, garlic is, I was talking about garlic in the previous video, but when you are eating raw garlic, you have to make it, like you can chop it or you can squeeze through the squeezer, but leave it for a few minutes, like 10 minutes best, with the salt on it when you want to eat on the sandwich. Today I because I'm so paranoid not to get the new virus. Excuse me. I'm sorry. So I'm eating the healthiest food I can imagine. And you have to let it to sink for a few minutes. So with the salt, apparently the enzymes are starting working and it's much easier to be absorbed by your body. So if you want to protect yourself and have some natural antibiotic, you can do that. Okay, today in the morning my eye was itchy. And you call this, in Polish we call this, but like barley on eye, but it is halazoin, small cyst on the eyelid resulting from Malibarian gland is blocked. It is inflammation, and it's ending sometimes with infections. So if you have something like that, you can put a cloth with apple cider and vinegar on the gas, fabric, whatever, cotton, and put this on your eye, the one that is itching, but you can put probably on both eyes, and wait for 5-10 minutes. Depends how you know, and as long as it's warm, or warm it and put again. And then the one that is very popular in Poland, my mother was always, first thing that she will, when I will say, oh, Mom, I have problem, she will run for the wedding band and touch at my eyelid. And that's what I did today, because it was itchy and I thought, oh, I can have some nasty guest on my eye. So I did this. It's fine. I think I touched this 2 times, because a few hours later I felt again, so I did it. Not too hard, don't be too harsh but when you are doing this, but just always that smooth side. Don't use the ring that is decorative, but just make sure that it's gold. And the better the quality of the gold apparently is better. But I think your body will be happy not to complain, but it works. I don't know how, but I know it was always working when I was a kid, so an adult as well. Okay, now it's time for our prayer for the security, that everyone will be safe from that new variant that is causing so many people sick, and so many people are in the hospitals even. That it will be over soon, and we will have ability to smile and show our faces, because lately we can't even see people. You are going. We adjusted so fast. You know, we know who it is. It doesn't need to be this part of the. We can see everyone from the above the mask, but you know, it's still. It will be wonderful if we can have a normal life. Normal. We were never thinking how lucky we were until we lost it, and that is always in life. When we lose something, we are always upset about when we lose it. So we be happy what we have, as young as we are today, because tomorrow we will be one day older, as healthy as we are. So nothing is going to change for the worst. Feel protected, feel happy, feel secure, and feel love and give love. I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I will be posting this in the morning, and next video I will have with Tracy on Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It will be live stream, so please come for that one. It's 11 o'clock mountain time, so it will be 10 o'clock in California, and in East Coast it will be 1 o'clock. Okay. See you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.